Fight week has officially arrived for what's being called the first mega clash of 2025, a high-stakes showdown between David Benavidez and David Morrell. The intensity is already off the charts, with both fighters nearly throwing punches even before stepping into the ring. This explosive start is setting the tone for a fiery boxing season. The bad blood between these two light heavyweight contenders is real, and that was evident during a volatile confrontation on Tuesday. With tensions reaching a boiling point, fans can expect fireworks when these two headline one of the year's most anticipated cards on February 1st at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. The rivalry between Benavidez and Morrell has only intensified in recent days, especially after a wild scene during their media workout in Miami. What began as a tense staredown quickly spiraled into chaos. No one knows what triggered the moment, but it escalated when Benavidez aggressively shoved Morrell, refusing to back down. In response, Morrell snatched his WBA title belt and hurled it at Benavidez, proving this isn't just hype, it's deeply personal. With emotions this raw and public, the upcoming bout is expected to be a full-scale war inside the ropes.
What, bro?
Benavidez spoke to Fight Hub TV after the heated exchange, revealing his side of the story. "I tried to keep it respectful," he explained. "Last time we talked trash, but we still shook hands afterward. Today's my birthday, I wasn't trying to go off. But when I reached out to shake his hand, he just kept running his mouth. I'm not gonna let anyone talk to me like that. He walks around like he's unbeatable. Well, I'm gonna remind him who I am, I'm beating the hell out of him."
I don't need anybody here, bro. Only you and me. Only you and me. Only you and me. Only you and me.
Nicknamed the Boogeyman for his ability to dismantle opponents, Benavidez is feared in every division he's touched. But this fight is personal. It's not just about belts or records. David Morrell has been targeting Benavidez for years, relentlessly calling him out, building tension that has finally reached its climax. Now, on February 1st, the two undefeated powerhouses will settle their score. Morrell, 11-0 with 9 knockouts, believes he's more than ready to dismantle Benavidez. But Benavidez is chasing legacy, not just another W.
I try to shake his hand, you know what I mean? I try to be cool. Because last press conference, you know, we had...
In an episode of Gloves Off, Benavidez didn't hold back. "I'm gonna use him as a warning to the rest of the division," he said with icy determination. While Morrell has made waves at both 168 and 175 pounds, showing elite skill and serious knockout power, most recently against Ravila Katic, Benavidez remains confident he's built different. With a reputation for ruthless pressure and violent finishes, he's not just coming to win, he's coming to dominate and make a definitive statement.
After we was cordial, we were shaking hands and stuff, so no, I was just expecting the same thing. It's my birthday today, so I didn't really want to get too aggressive.
Yeah, gotta go get some. Trash talk aside, Benavidez is focused on total destruction. "If I don't stop him or make him quit, I'll feel like I failed," he told reporters. Fans packing into T-Mobile Arena should expect carnage. Benavidez even joked that the front rows better bring ponchos for the bloodshed. For both fighters, this isn't just about pride, it's about defining their futures. And with the world watching, this could be a career-altering battle for both.
No cake, but I try to shake his hand, kept running his mouth, you know what I mean? And I'm not gonna let nobody disrespect me like that, you know, especially
So, who walks away with the win? Morrell, the rising Cuban star with unshakable confidence, or Benavidez, the feared destroyer looking to prove he's still king? We'll find out soon. As buzz builds, the boxing world is labeling this as a must-watch matchup. Both men bring something unique to the ring, and the stakes have never been higher. Fans expect fireworks, and this fight might deliver more than anyone bargained for.
I don't know who this guy thinks he is. He thinks he's the hardest person in the planet, so I'm gonna beat the and there's nothing else really left to say. You know what I mean? He's a great fighter, yes, but I'm gonna make all these great fighters look average.
Some of boxing's biggest names are weighing in, including light heavyweight elites Dmitry Bivol and Artur Beterbiev. Both fighters recently shared their thoughts on the looming Benavidez vs. Morrell showdown. While diplomatic in their responses, they acknowledge the high-level skill each fighter brings. In a sport where anything can happen, both Bivol and Beterbiev chose not to give predictions, only respect. Dmitry Bivol, who has sparred with Benavidez, made it clear he's keeping a close eye on the fight. "I've heard a lot about Morrell. He's good. Real good," he said. While Bivol wouldn't pick sides, he admitted he's eager to see how it all unfolds. Artur Beterbiev echoed that sentiment, also declining to make a prediction. They know this fight is a coin toss, both men are dangerous. Asked to pick a winner, Beterbiev simply said, "I don't know." He acknowledged that Benavidez's pressure and power are real threats, but Morrell's technical sharpness can't be ignored. The clash has boxing legends and current champions intrigued. Trainer Robert Garcia said it best, "This one could be better than Bivol vs. Beterbiev. It's going to be electric."
How does that fight go?
That'd be sick. See, those are the fights that need to happen, man. Those are the fights that the world wants to see. You know, I was talking about that.
Benavidez's move to 175 pounds already paid dividends. He debuted against former world champ Alexander Gvozdyk, outpointing him over 12 rounds and capturing the WBC interim title. Now, he's one step away from a possible clash with Beterbiev, but he has to get through Morrell first. Many see this as the final proving ground before the title shot.
So they don't really know, but he's the real deal. Experience and all that. I gotta go with Benavidez.
Trainer Robert Garcia didn't mince words. This is gonna be a war. Everyone's going to be on their feet. He believes both Benavidez and Morrell are capable of dethroning Beterbiev. It's a toss-up. But it's going to be fireworks either way, Garcia told 210 Boxing TV.
Both move up to a division where they're chasing the big fights and now they're fighting each other. That's just fucking badass, man. That's gonna be a sick.
Bivol and Beterbiev both agree that whoever emerges victorious from this clash will be positioned perfectly for a massive title opportunity. But before that can happen, Bivol and Beterbiev might need to settle their own score. If a trilogy is needed, Benavidez may be forced to wait for his shot.
A fucking good fight. That'll be a good fight, a fight that I would like to watch.
Because a lot of fights, right, we want these fights, they don't get made. Yeah. But this fight is like getting made almost.
With PBC struggling financially in 2024, just 4 PPV cards and nearly $1 billion in reported debt, this event couldn't come at a better time. Slated for Amazon Prime Video PPV, the Benavidez-Morrell card has fans buzzing. The promotional company hopes this mega event will reset the tone and re-establish PBC as a dominant force in boxing.
Morrell hasn't adjusted to being a professional fighter all the way. He's a good professional fighter. He's skilled.
Ironically, both Benavidez and Morrell were once waiting for a shot at Canelo Alvarez in the super middleweight division. After being consistently passed over, both moved up in weight to forge new paths. Now, a win here could finally secure that long-overdue marquee opportunity, perhaps against the winner of Bivol vs. Beterbiev 2 in 2025.
Only fire Benavidez ain't been through was the Canelo fire. You know what I mean? But everything that you can go through in boxing, getting knocked down, getting back up, finishing guys, finishing.
Fans are fired up. One posted, "Great fight. Benavidez is taking on the guy everyone avoided. Vamos." Others praised the quality of the event and said this is exactly what boxing needed. Morrell, avoided for years at 168, finally gets the spotlight and a big-name opponent to prove he belongs with the elite.
But Morrell, this is going to be something new for him. It's going to look good for Morrell first 3 rounds, but it's going to get bad for Morrell after that. I'm telling you, it's going to get bad.
Even Benavidez's wife, Karina Silva, is hyped. She's been in his corner since 2019 and plans to be there once again. Supporters are rallying hard, believing this is the moment that cements Benavidez's place in the division. If he wins, he becomes mandatory for both WBA and WBC titles.
He a setup artist, Cuban fighter, setup artist. He like to look for a shot and you know, and sting you and get out of there. But if he hurt you, he'll stay on your ass. This is the thing. He ain't seen nobody big as Benavidez. He ain't been in there with that. With that type of...
With Brandon Figueroa versus Stephen Fulton on the co-main, this card is stacked. One fan called it Fight Card of the Year, praising the undercard for delivering real action. The buzz is building, not just for the main event, but the entire show.
It's looking like David Benavidez was going to be a valuable option. He was saying that he was going to face you.
Right.
You were saying that a deal wasn't done yet.
Right.
Do you think that deal can get done in 2025 after the Morrell bout?
Absolutely.
Teddy Atlas broke it down perfectly. It's a dangerous fight. Most guys would wait for a bigger payday. Not these two. They're risking everything. That's why this fight matters.
Benavidez fight fell through.
The Benavidez fight didn't fall through on my end because he don't.
Atlas continued, fighters like Morrell don't take these risks early. And Benavidez? He didn't get Canelo, but instead of waiting, he takes the toughest fight available. That deserves respect.
Wow, that is an interesting fight. And you know why it's interesting? It's a dangerous fight for both guys. Number one, very dangerous fight. Both of them were terrific amateurs, undefeated as pros. I mean, Morrell comes from the legendary Cuban Nationals.
Jose Benavidez Sr., David's father and trainer, says they're eyeing Beterbiev next if they get past Morrell. But first, they need to dominate this fight. That's the priority. And it all hinges on what happens on January 25th.
Fight so special, their talents, their undefeated records, what's at stake, right? All of that. But that they're taking a risk when a lot of the fighters wouldn't. They'd say, no, I'm going to wait for a bigger fight. I'm going to, not a bigger fight as far as danger, but a bigger fight as far as maybe a payday or, whatever.
Jose Sr. also voiced frustration over the years of being ignored by Canelo. Now, with the possibility of facing BRAWL or Beterbiev, the plan is to win convincingly and set up a title shot in 2025. But if BRAWL and Beterbiev need a trilogy, that might push things back further.
And I told Morrell, I like Morrell. He's a great fighter, super talented fighter, very dangerous fighter. I told him, dude, the fight is going to happen. But I don't make those decisions.
This fight has been 3 years in the making. After Morrell's poor showing against Lerone Richards, Benavidez's team finally saw the opening. Let's make it happen, Benavidez said, and within days, it was official.
He said, hey, I want Morrell. And my respect for David for getting that fight and making it happen. And I'm super excited for that fight.
Jose Sr. told ProBox TV, Morrell's a young, strong fighter. We're excited for this test. He made it clear they need to look spectacular if they want to move to the next level and face Beterbiev. And fans agree this is the fight they've been waiting for.
A lot of amateur fights. He was very amateur, had an amateur career. He had a lot of fights. And
both men are coming off strong debuts at 175. Benavidez defeated Gvozdyk by UD, and Morrell won a decision over Kadek. With both former super middleweights now fully planted in the light heavyweight division, this PPV main event is a battle between two rising titans.
He's young, strong, and he's going to come with everything. So I think David's going to get the best out of him. Take the best out of him and push him to.
Benavidez has held world titles twice, but lost them both outside the ring due to weight and drug violations. Now, he's focused, ranked number 3 by both ESPN and The Ring, and ready to make history. Stay subscribed to our channel for exclusive updates, interviews, and analysis. Hit that bell icon because you won't want to miss what's coming next.